there, back with another video. I know I said Sunday, but this is going to be up slightly before then because I'm travelling to Perth on Sunday for, I think it's like 9-10 days. I fly out Sunday, get back Tuesday. I can't be bothered doing the maths, it's just a bit over a week. Anyway, so I'm going to do a quick review of the last book I read in January, which was The Vegetarian by Kang. It was a short book, which is possibly a good thing. It was very weird. It's told by the point of view of, three different characters. The woman, two sisters, and one of the sisters' husbands. It's set in South Korea, and look, it's some literary novel. It wouldn't be something that I normally pick up, but for one of my book bingos I had to read something translated into English, and someone recommended this book to me. I've since talked to them. They found it very weird. I walked away and went, what the hell did I just read? Like, I have no idea. Some people, it seems to be a book according to Goodreads, you either love it or you hate it. I was more on the, well, not hate, but the what the hell did I read train, which is what I was on. It was supposedly some poignant, deep thing, and it was just odd. And I'm kind of glad I finished it. Like, I'm surprised I read it. It maybe because it was so short, it's the only reason I did finish it. I just was confused the entire way through it. That was the only thing I can say. I ended up giving it 2 out of 5 stars. I will write a more detailed review, hopefully, on my website, which will be linked below when I catch up with my reviews on there, because I'm slightly behind. Otherwise, yeah, it was just odd. Anyway, I'm travelling to Perth. I'm taking, despite my phone, which has quite a lot of ebooks on it, I have a source that I can download ebooks from, and I have downloaded about 30 ebooks so far this month, so I'll have that. On the plane, I will be taking An Ember in the Ashes. All of these are books I've talked about in my previous video as to read for this year. Then the Doomsday book by Connie Willis. I'd lie, I didn't talk about the last two because they weren't in these library reserves that have come in. Next is Reasons to Stay Alive by Matt Haig. This is the true story of how Matt Haig came through crisis, triumphed over mental illness that almost destroyed him, and learned to live again. It's moving, funny, and joyous. Reasons to Stay Alive is more than a memoir. It is a book about making the most of your time on earth. So that's actually quite interesting. I suffer from mental illness myself. I have anxiety, depression, and cyclothymia. Doubt you've heard of that last one. It doesn't seem to be that common. It's a milder version, but more chronic. So you have to be suffering for it for at least 2 years before you can get diagnosed. Form of bipolar. So I have the ups and downs, but they're not as severe. They're just more long term. Anyway, I suffer from all of that. So that will be interesting. And also, if you have any questions about any of my mental illnesses, I'm always happy to talk about it. I'm always very open. And the last one is Holly Bourne's Are We All Lemmings? A place offering a shot at normality for Olive, a girl on the edge, and for her new friends who are all... Oh, let me start actually at the beginning. I've skipped that. Welcome to Camp Reset, a summer camp with a difference. A place offering a shot at normality for Olive, a girl on the edge, and for her new friends who are all dealing with their own battles. But as Olive settles in, she starts to wonder, maybe it's the messed up world that needs fixing and not them. So she comes up with a plan, because together, snowflakes can be an avalanche. That's actually really quite interesting. I'm what's termed a social justice warrior. I am very progressive in my politics, or I'm a snowflake in many words, if you want to use the term that the right-wing people use. And that actually, it sounds like a really interesting book. So I'm looking forward to reading that. As I said, and then with the ashes I'll take on the plane. The other 3 will go with me in the suitcase, and hopefully I'll get them read. I do plan to do quite a bit of sightseeing, including a few bookstores and libraries. Any tips for what I should see or do over there? I have quite a list, but I'm always up to finding new things. Also, one final question. I'm currently filming this on the camera app that comes on Windows 10. It is not the best quality, I know this. Are there any free recommendations for videos, software that I might use to film? I've considered using a phone, but I'm not sure how that would work just yet. I might experiment with that for one of my videos while I'm away, or I might take my laptop, we'll see at the moment. Anyway, I probably will take my laptop, honestly. This is me we're talking about. Anyway, looking forward to hearing your recommendations for both to do and see in Perth, and for maybe free camera apps for the computer, Windows 10. Anyway, talk to you next time. Bye!